So I've just had the most amazing holiday, 3 weeks, including a week-long Mediterranean cruise starting in Athens and ending up in Barcelona, and then 8 days in England with a lot of walking around and sightseeing in London. So I'm going to share with you the essential oils that I brought along for travel in this handy pouch, and I'll also tell you about the one that I forgot. So to start with, in this pouch, the first thing I knew I would need was lavender. The flight for Dubai left late in the evening, and so for an overnight flight and also to calm my nerves, I applied lavender on my temples and my neck and my wrists. Also, just to make sure I got as much sleep as possible in the aeroplane, I brought along my Serenity Stick, which is basically a solid form of the Serenity essential oil. It also has valerian, which helps with mind and mood and calming the brain to be able to switch off for sleep. I applied that, and then just to make absolutely even more sure, I brought along my Serenity Softgels. These are amazing for a really deep and refreshing sleep without that groggy feeling in the morning. So I took 2 after supper, and it really helped me get a little bit of shut-eye during the flight. The Serenity Softgels contain lavender, but also an ingredient called tart cherry, which is the body's natural form of melatonin. Also lemon balm, passion flower, and chamomile. So they really help you switch off and get as much of a relaxing and deep sleep as you can. Then, because we were arriving in Dubai at 3 o'clock in the morning, South African time, I brought along my little wake-up blend, which is peppermint, ginger, and lemongrass, and I just waved that under my nose and applied it to my temples when we arrived there so that I could be ready for the next leg of our journey. So during our travels, it was really convenient to have this pouch in my handbag at all times. One of the first oils I applied as well was FLOOT. This is the immunity blend, frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and tea tree. And it's something that you would normally only use if you felt you were coming down with something, with an illness. But because we were going to be cooped up in an airplane with hundreds of people for 8 hours, and then in foreign countries with foreign bugs, I applied this to the soles of my feet before we even took off, and then our whole family used it every night as well before bed, just to keep immunity on the front foot so that there was not going to be any illness spoiling the journey. Then this oil is Zengest. I always carry it with me. I thought we'd need it more often than we did. It's the digestive blend to help soothe tummies after you've had food from different countries and different sources. But actually, I think because the food on the cruise was all fresh, local produce, and there was a wide variety, we actually didn't use it much. My husband did need it as soon as we got back. We went to a friend's birthday party the following night, and after a very hot, spicy curry, he was reaching for that Zengest very quickly. I brought peppermint for headaches. We also didn't need this one too much. It was mainly after the travel on the trains or the planes where after dehydration and lack of sleep, we used that peppermint blend. Then I brought along with me my beautiful perfume. So, the airports have the duty-free full of hundreds, if not thousands, of synthetic fragrances. It was amazing to be able to walk straight past all of them, knowing that my beautiful blend smells beautiful and it's good for me as well. It's not a hormone disruptor because of chemicals. Then I have the skin spray. This was particularly useful after a lot of walking around London, where some of family members got blisters on their feet, and so it's a very gentle oil to apply to any wound, cut, scrape, graze, to make sure it doesn't get infected. Oh yes, my deep blue, I did use that after the plane journeys and also after being cramped up in a hired car for 2.5 hours. My lower back needed that deep blue. Then these two oils are what I used on my skin as per my normal skincare routine. I've got my Immortelle, and every morning I apply that to my lines on my face, my forehead, here on the sides, underneath the mouth, and then also I make a C shape around my eyes because that will help improve eyesight, as these beautiful blend of oils here have very cell regenerative and healing properties. And then I just apply my moisturizer to spread the Immortelle to help it be absorbed all over my face. Then I've got this blue Tansy that I took with me. I usually use blue Tansy or yarrow pom at night, just a couple of drops in my moisturizer. The blue Tansy I dilute with jojoba oil. You can use your normal coconut oil, but because it's the face, I like a particularly nourishing and hydrating facial oil. Those are the oils I took with me. I forgot my Clary Calm, which I don't know how, but I really needed that. The temperatures in Athens and in Montenegro and even Italy were in the upper 30s degrees Celsius, and then London was going through a heat wave when we arrived there, so my hot flushes were coming at me with a vengeance. This is an amazing hormone support balancing oil, and so when I was able to grab it when we got home, it really immediately made a difference. So I hope you enjoyed that and you're inspired to take some of your oils when you next go traveling. I would love you to subscribe to my channel and download my free guide on essential oils for skin glow, which is attached in this description box, and it'll give you a lot of really useful information. Until next time, bye bye.